Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Build a City. Today we are doing another build that has been highly requested, but I've always put it off because it's quite a large undertaking, and that is the prison. So like I say, in this episode we're going to be building a prison, which means you're going to need quite a dull selection of blocks. I can't lie, we've got a lot of greys today, so these are what we are using. As you can see, obviously change them up however you like. I also grabbed some dark oak bits here as well. You're going to want a nice flat area too. Just for reference of where I'm building this, I'm building it behind the city hall, which seems a bit weird, but we're going to cover up the front with well, we're going to sort of stretch this forest around. So at the moment this all big flat area does look boring, but eventually we'll cover it up with a bit of a forest and like have a little road that leads out and stuff like that. So it'll be sort of hidden out the way of the public. Anyway, we are going to start off with the stone bricks. And actually no, we'll start with these steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Then we're going to build up. This is the front steps to the prison, which will be like into the main sort of corridor. Let's build back one as well. We want the steps to go up gradually, not like just one after the other. Okay, so bring your steps up to that height. Pretty simple. There you go, you can always pause that. Then we're going to go round to the back and build a little layer like so. And then we're going to leave a little 2-block gap in the middle where we'll be putting our door. And our door's going to be 3 blocks tall. You're probably thinking, hang on Kieran, how are you going to do that? Look, only fits in a 2-block thingy my bob. Well, I would say to you, look at this. Bish, bash, bosh. Sort of gives the effect of a bigger door, and if you needed it open, you can always have it open like that. So it's a good way to make doors look bigger, especially on bigger buildings where small doors just don't look right. Next thing we're going to do, a little archway over the top. It's quite an old style building, to be honest. You always sort of imagine prisons to be quite old anyway, old and eerie and dull. Let's build a couple of little pillars going up the side. And let's build another layer of this on top. Actually, let's go up another one. Bring the pillars up like so. And then we'll go for like this with half slabs, because it makes a sort of gradual curve rather than if you just use blocks. It looks a bit too harsh. But yeah, there you go. That looks quite good. Probably need to bring this up even higher. Like I said, I'm not actually giving exact measurements actually, but you know, we sort of make it up as we go along, maybe, sort of. Let's bring this out one, because I want a little bit of a, not a canopy, but you know, a bit of a roof sort of sticking out like this. Give it a little bit of cover at least. We'll go like that, I think, and then the pillar will continue when we build the next little bit. I think if we make it like this with half slabs, then the edge of the roof might stand out just a little bit more. I think maybe, yeah, I think that looks okay. That's all right for the beginning of that floor, and then let's go and add in the second bit. That'll be like this. Let's go 2 blocks there. Build this up a bit. How much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Build that up 5 blocks then. Fly around the front. And actually, we're going to swap that stained glass block out for a pane. And we can bring that up about, what's that, 4 blocks? Yeah, we'll have a 4 block tall window. This is where sort of the not the manager, what would it be called, like the chief, or is chief like police, I don't know, the chief prison officer, this would be his office when we do it inside. So we're going to do that little design there. Might actually bring that up one higher actually, because we're going to do that same stone design on the top as well. If I can remember how we did it. There we go. So it goes on top of the glass like that, and then that wasn't it. I've done it the wrong way around. There we go, like that. Yeah, that gives a sort of like bay window effect. It looks good. It makes it have a little bit of detail anyway, so that's all good stuff. Let's bring that up to the same height as the wall here. We'll put an upside down step as well. And let's bring this up 1, 2, 3 blocks, I guess. This is where we're going to sort of make a little curved roof on top. So where we put this step upside down, just across from it, let's put another block there and put another upside down one. Yeah, that looks good. Let's put some stone bricks here and some slabs like that. That sort of cuts off that floor. Then on top of these, let's put a couple of steps. Let's put an upside down one here. Switch to slabs. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then just connect it up at the top like that. And that gives quite a nice little curve anyway. Then we can fill the rest of that in with this terracotta or clay or whatever you're using. You could even use wool. If you're doing it in survival mode, probably using wool is the easiest. And I think I might actually add another bit of design here. Maybe if I go like that, and then we could bring that out like that, just to make it even more 3D. Yeah, that looks really cool. And then let's add a little design maybe in here. Little window maybe. Yeah, I think something like that would work well. I mean, you could always put like something like the date at which it was built or something along those lines. That would look quite cool. Let's just make that even smaller. There we go. Now that's the sort of thing we're looking for. So that's the front of the prison itself. Now the sides are probably going to be more recognisable as something from a prison because we're going to have some bars on the window. So let's bring this wall back probably to about there. I mean, we don't need to bring it back too far. And then we're going to go, actually let's bring it there and then like that. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Have a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Little pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can bring this out as long as you like, depending on how big you want your prison to be. I'm going to do it one more as well. And I'm thinking this prison we will actually put to use as well, because whenever we have griefers that join the game, we need to put them in prison so that they don't go about blowing stuff up. Because at the moment I've got a load of roads and stuff like that, which are all sort of destroyed thanks to griefers. So that's not good. Anyway, on top of these, we're going to put some steps. And by the way, this is going to be exactly the same on that side as well. So I'll just be showing you the this side, and then I'll repeat the other side off camera. So we go like that. Then we can fill the rest of these parts in. So you should have this. Then we'll go up probably about 6 blocks. I'll probably say 6 blocks. So let's bring that up on all of these. And then on top of that, we're just going to put a line of these blocks. Now, this should roughly line up with the design of the doorway. Yeah, there you go. It's pretty much the same height. So this is where we're going to put like the windows and stuff as well. So let's switch back to that terracotta, and we're going to go and build some windows and walls and bits like that. So it's pretty simple. Just do a frame like that and put one here, one here, and then we'll put in the iron bars. And what I'm actually going to do is get that glass block back and put glass on that side, so it looks like they're normal windows but they've got bars across, obviously, so that they don't smash the glass and escape. Anyway, that is the design of pretty much all of them. So I'm going to repeat that going down here, and I'm also going to put another level up above. Okay, now that is one side of the prison wall done. And I was thinking, I'm not sure about you guys, but I might swap this bit out for upside down steps, just so it looks a little more 3D. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. It's a tiny little bit of detail, but it definitely does look good. Anyway, next part, we're going to put one block of stone on top of the pillars, and then coming off of that, an upside down step on each of those. And then in this gap, we're going to get an andesite wall and put that in. I think cobblestone walls would look good as well. Let's put another brick on top of these. You could use a chiseled brick if you wanted even more detail. Then we're going to put these stairs on. Fill that bit in with these half slabs. And a line of half slabs on top. Now you could just leave it like that, but I'm going to fill in the back here with a layer of stone brick like so, and then what would look good now is to use cobweb like this to act as barbed wire. You can use mob spawners as well, but I know you can't really get them in survival mode, so I'm just going to use this so I know that everybody can build this, whether you're playing in survival or not. But yeah, it looks kind of like barbed wire, and the good thing is it actually does work in that way as well. I mean, if you were trying to jump off the side here, you'd probably get caught and hang on. Anyway, what I'm going to do now, very simply, is just repeat that on that side. Okay, again, my audio messed up. I think I keep knocking my microphone, but basically what you're seeing here is I'm just connecting that front entrance way to the side wall. As you'll notice as well, I also have duplicated the other side so that it pretty much mirrors, well, I say pretty much, it does exactly mirror the other side, as you can see. Both sides exactly the same. Now I'm heading round the back, and the window blocks that are behind the bars do stick out one, so we are going to have to compensate for that. I'm also adding in a little flooring which is made out of smooth stone, I think it's called. But yeah, I'm just working out the size of the cells here, and I believe they're 4 blocks by 4 or 5 blocks. I know that's not too handy, but they're pretty small anyway. And I was working out maybe I should have a hatch, but that didn't work, so we put a window in next to the iron door as well. Okay, pretty simple what I've done. There you go. The little path bit comes out 3 blocks here, and then what I'm going to do is add a little fence, I think. I'm not sure exactly what one I'm going to do. Maybe nether brick would work. Yeah, I'm going to go for nether brick. I mean, I'm sure you can probably use something better, but it does the job. You know, I think it does work. Anyway, so that is going to be that part. Obviously, we need to have a staircase to get up and down. So I think in the middle here we'll have a staircase. So let's destroy a couple of those, and we'll build a little staircase going down. Pretty simple stuff. Actually, how are we going to do this? We've got to have this come across a bit. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I know what we'll do. We'll have this come across like that. That's going to be like the walkway between the two sides. So we're going to have prison cells on that side and on this side. So this is like the wing that you walk down. Let's bring this out just a tad further. How wide the corridor will be then? Yeah, that'll be great. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I lost count. Hang on. Okay, so bring your little bridge bit out 10 blocks, and then we can repeat on this side. We can repeat that exact same walkway And as well, we're just going to repeat the full design on this side as well. There we go, this is what we've got so far, and then coming down the bottom, obviously, we will have the staircase. So let's do that. Pretty simple. We're just going to go like this until we hit the bottom. There we go, and then we can repeat the 1, 2, 3. Sorry, we can repeat the floor all the way there and put the cells on that side as well. Okay guys, I'm back. What I've literally done, I've just copied and pasted onto that side, and then I also on top of that I did a wall exactly the same as the front, and just put it at the back. And that's pretty much the basic style for inside of this prison. Obviously I've got to put the roof on and all of that sort of thing, but that's not too difficult. And obviously time sensitive video, so we've got to get on with it. I also put in a very basic wall on this side, which I will be repeating on the other side, just like that. It's the exact same thing with the stairs that go upside down, it just links across, and also this bottom bit. You could also put the vertical lines, horizontal, the vertical lines going across, to add even more shape to it, but I think it works how it is for now. But yeah, I'll probably just add a pretty flat roof on top of that. And for this guy's office, well, let's add a little bit of an office now. I guess this doesn't have to be so dull because he is the prison officer, whoever it will be. I need to employ someone. Maybe in one of the live streams we can do that. We can just have a little thing there, and here as well. In fact, we can probably put a light in. That would look quite nice. If I can find the right block. There we go. We can put a little light built into the ceiling. We probably won't really use this space, but it's more of a decorative purpose. Yeah, so as well, so I want these wings to be completely separated off as well. I know this looks all messy, but basically just ignore that. So we're going to bring that across here, and the same on this side, and where there's any difference I can just simply build a wall there, just to make it symmetrical. So we're going to bring 2 walls parallel with each other to about, well, I suppose we might as well bring them back here. The front of the building as well will sort of be repeated at the back too, but it'll be like a back door. Because what we will do just outside of episode, I'll just put like a little courtyard in where people can get exercise, whatever. I'm thinking of building a little outbuilding as well. Maybe I'll do that in a live stream if you guys remind me. Maybe we'll build a little outbuilding which is like a cookhouse and stuff like that. Anyway, so we've got these walls. We're simply just going to bring them all the way up. It means we'll have to chop this bit off, which is fine. And then the walls should look like that. It's a pretty just normal corridor, and we can put like some big security doors in here, which pretty much iron doors, I guess, with probably, I suppose if we have glass around it or iron bars would probably be better, wouldn't it? So if we put iron bars like, actually no, because then the doorway won't fit in, will it? Right, tell you what we'll do, let's put some iron in. It'll be a reinforced door, so just in case there is like a prison outbreak and everyone manages to break out of prison, we can lock them in the wing. So we'll go like that, and then there can be bars which you can look through. I guess if we put like that, we put bars on the window. Does that look okay? Okay, we'll do it from the other side, I suppose, because that's where the prisoners are. I'll go like that. And do the same on this side. Everything I do on this is obviously repeated on the other side. So just to let you know. And then obviously put those iron doors in like so. Yeah, there you go. It looks quite good. Then you can see in, and if it does all break out, then you just lock the whole place down. Obviously we'll bring this all the way back as well eventually. And I do need to put a staircase in somewhere. So probably towards the back here, I'll make a little bit like this, which has a staircase going up, and that can lead to this upper floor, which has this office on and stuff like that. But the main thing I wanted to come back and do was to build like an outer wall. So this prison, some prisons are surrounded by like one massive big wall, but because they're already locked inside the building, I think we're going to have like a massive fence. So if let's bring this out a reasonable amount, that's the centre there. We can put obviously some gates in. But let's build, let's say to about here. And actually what we can do is repeat that same sort of design we had with the wall, but we can do it with a fence. So we're going to need the same steps. We're going to need that, and obviously we'll put some barbed wire in as well eventually. So we'll do that. Let's bring it up. I guess that's a little bit too big, isn't it? If we do 2 blocks and then a step on top, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, and then these poles can have, actually I suppose if we could use the actual, where are they? Here we go, we can use the brick wall if it connects to keep calling it barbed wire, if it connects to the fence. There we go, and it does. So let's bring these up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's go up 7 blocks like that, and we bring this chain link fence in, or whatever it would be, and then we can put either barbed wire, I'm just going to call this barbed wire, we're going to either put that barbed wire on top like that, or if you wanted a little bit more detail, we could probably go and put in, let's say a half slab. Well, let's put a layer of half slabs on top like that, and then we can put the barbed wire on top like that, and maybe we could connect it up every so often like so. There we go, that's pretty much the gate. So I'm going to wrap that round, and obviously you can repeat this process however large you want the prison compound to be. But I'm going to do that all the way around, and then that should be the prison pretty much complete. I mean, you could always put like watchtowers in and things like that. That's always a great idea. But that's pretty much the basic prison. And like I say, I'll probably do some more in a live stream if you do want to check it out. Okay, so I've repeated that fence all the way around. I used a structure block just to basically copy and paste it. It's really worth learning how to use. I was kind of confused at first, but there's tutorials and stuff, and a couple of my friends helped me out. But yeah, this fence design, it looks pretty cool. You know, the barbed wire effect does work, and it's unmistakably a prison. Anyway, I think the last thing I'm going to do in this episode is build the actual gates. Now I'm not sure really how I should do it, whether I should have it as a real working gate or one that is just open. So it's kind of difficult to, you know, work out what I want to do exactly. So I might just build one which is like not working, and then sometime after I might you know, make it work using some commands or something like that. Don't hold me to that though, because that is difficult. Anyway, let's give it a go. Let's just try see if we can make some sort of gate design. So it looks like the gates have swung open. Should they open to the front or to the towards like the actual building. That's the thing. I'm gonna go like this. I know this probably looks weird because like they're almost too big. In fact, no, that looks right. I'd say that looks right. We're gonna grab these bits as well, and we'll go. Let's see if we bring this out like that. Bring these across, and we could slowly do that sort of pattern that we've had going on with this building, like that. I think that looks pretty good, and then obviously we can cut that off like so, and fill the rest of this bit in with the what's this even called? Oh, iron bars. I was thinking they were called like iron fences or something. I'm not a pro Minecrafter, guys. I'm not a pro Minecrafter. Right, there we go. That is the prison pretty much done. So the things I'm going to be doing off camera, which are pretty boring, is I will be just pasting a roof onto here. I'll repeat, you see what we did with the front bit here, with the roof design, like the top of the roof. I'm going to continue and put that on this side, pretty much repeating the whole front onto the back. I'll change the design at the back slightly, just so it's not exactly the same as the front. And yeah, maybe in a live stream or something we can build like a little cookhouse. We can work on the courtyard, stuff like that. But this is a pretty good start if you did want to, you know, make a prison in your city and you weren't exactly sure what style to go for, what blocks, you know, the window design, the cell design. I think this is a pretty good place to start. Obviously not done, but you can imagine what it's going to look like. I think this does look pretty cool. Once this has a roof on and everything as well, it'll look really cool. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on. I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I enjoyed making it actually, and basically just have a good one, mate. Have a good one. See you later. And yeah, that's it, end of the episode basically. So I'm just going to stop talking and let you get on with your day. Okay, bye. Yep, bye. Well, see you later then. Go.